I want to talk about something that has been a real upset to millions and millions of Americans about what's coming up this fall, and that is how college and university is going to work. And for both the students and their families, this has been tumultuous. We've got things all over the board. We have colleges that are going to be all online again for this year. And then we've got a lot of schools that, at least for the fall semester, are doing three-part hybrid education offerings. And I mean, I have read some of these things from colleges, and I read the one from my daughter's college where she's a junior, and a lot of them are following this method where you go back to school in August and you leave campus, if they're having campus, before Thanksgiving, and then your exams are done online after Thanksgiving but before Christmas. The idea is not to send people home if we have a second wave of coronavirus outbreaks in the fall, that people might get them at Thanksgiving, bring them back to school as they scatter around the state or country for Thanksgiving break. And so that's why pretty universally colleges are cutting off any on-campus activities or instruction before Thanksgiving. But then the hybrid thing is they're offering online-only classes, and then classes that are only offered in person, and then classes that are offered either in person or online for the same exact class. And so if your child is looking at going back for a fall semester where the cost is very high where they attend, and they're only even partially going to have, if at all, in classroom instruction at an expensive private or out-of-state school, I want to tell you, my obsession with community college becomes a lot more relevant in this case, where why not pay micro tuitions instead of big or giant tuitions for a semester or a school year where you're not getting what you were paying for in a traditional college environment, especially at private colleges, where you have the much smaller class sizes normally. You're losing all that specialness and still paying massive tuition. Because at community college, you're going to pay very little money. There are now, I think it's 5 states that for in-state residents, community college is free now. Even if you have to pay, it's not a lot. Community colleges have so much smaller classroom sizes, whether they're virtual or they're in person, than most colleges, except for small liberal arts colleges. But if you're not even in the classroom at a small liberal arts college, why not take a class online, or if they're having in person at a local community college? Because normally, as long as you have got pre-approval that the credits will transfer back into the degree program at the school you're regularly attending, then why not, if it's what I call fake school, the way they did this spring with the online that people had to do in a hurry, and teachers worked so hard, and professors and instructors and all levels of education. People did a heroic effort pivoting right away, but it's just not the same online as in person. So that's just my thought, and you may disagree with me, but why spend $50,000 to $80,000 for a school year when you're not getting the experience that you were intending to have?